the book of 2 Kings, chapter 6, verse 28. And the king said unto her, What aileth thee? And she answered, This woman said unto me, Give thy son, that we may eat him today, and we will eat my son tomorrow. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father's only begotten Son, Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakakwadash, double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Teach us this truth according to the Bible and rule well. I know so among artists and sincere arguments with the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth through diligence and sincerity and in charity. And another shalom, all you sincere followers, believers of Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, not just hearers of the word, but doers as well, you men, women, and children, and hopefully elect shalom. Excuse me. And this lesson is inspired by a vision, all right, a dream that a family member had of mine, right? A family member, a little brother, actually, blood brother, little brother, said he had a dream last night, excuse me, and he said he couldn't sleep. He said he couldn't sleep last night. Then, when he finally had, the Lord put the spirit on him to fall asleep, he had a vision. He said he was driving in the car, and he's driving, and he couldn't see. He couldn't see that well, and he said, but he noticed he saw something in the street. And he said when he got up on it, he saw a person eating another person. And he said it kind of threw him off, like kind of shake them up a little bit. And then he said from there he kept driving, and what happened, he ended up seeing people like running, like he just said he just saw a bunch of people running. And it just made me think about the times that we're living in, about the Bible speaks about the time that's going to happen upon this earth. Matter of fact, let me get it and not butcher it. All right, it's going to be all out hell. All right, and to see someone eating someone was nothing new. The scripture says there is no new thing up under the sun. So it's going to happen again on a higher scale. This is Matthew 24 and 21. It says, For then shall great tribulation, which means trouble, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. All right. So the time that's coming is not going to be a day like it. All right. And, the account that I'm going to go back to, it made me think about, and this is just one of the accounts, all right? 2 Kings chapter 6, and I'll start at 25. And there was a great famine, all right? Famine means a lack of something, all right? In Samaria, matter of fact, let's get it real fast. So let's get famine real fast. Not going to make this a long lesson. Oh, and then, I forgot the other part of the vision was after he saw those people chasing, like running away. I don't know what it was running from, but he came across some guy, and at that time he said he wasn't driving anymore, he was just walking, and the guy was dumping out chicken. Yeah, dumping out pieces of chicken, that you could cook up and eat. And he said it was a whole bunch of it. And now thinking about it now, that could have been mercy from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, saying that, look, you're gonna go through some tough times, right? But at the end of the day, you're gonna eat. All right. But you're gonna see some things, and who knows how it may really end up, how it may really go down. But we do know that this cannibalism is gonna come back again in these latter days. But it says famine. It says an extreme scarcity of food. All right, a drought could result in famine throughout the region. All right. Yeah. So a famine is a extreme scarcity of food. So back in 2 Kings 6:25, and there was a great famine in Samaria, and behold, they besieged it until an ass head. All right. So you got to remember, Jerusalem was besieged. All right. And the same thing is happening by the same people today. Edom, the so-called white man. And now people don't see it. But that's another topic for another day. But it reads on, it says, behold, they besieged it until an ass head, a donkey's head, was sold for 80 pieces of silver, and the fore part of a cab of dove's dung for 5 pieces of silver. So they were pretty much eating crap. All right. They was eating crap because they was being starved out, man. All right. It says, and the king of Israel was passing upon the wall. There cried a woman unto him, saying, help my lord, O king. And he said, if the Lord do not help thee, whence shall I help thee? Right? If the Lord ain't helping you, what must you think I can help you? This is out of the barn floor or out of the wine press. Right? And the king said unto her, what aileth thee? And she answered, this woman said unto me, give thy son that we may eat him today, and we will eat my son tomorrow. Right? It got that bad that people turn to cannibalism. And you know, that's heavy when you sit back and think about it, man. You get that hungry, you get that out of whack, you get that Snickers commercial feeling to want to go boil your own child. As the next scripture says, it says, verse 29, so we boiled my son and did eat him. And I said unto her on the next day, give thy son that we may eat him. And she hid her son. You see? Played her out. And it came to pass, when the king heard the words of the woman, that he rent his clothes and passed by upon the wall. And the people looked, and behold, he had sackcloth within upon his flesh, because he was mourning. All right? And that's a state that Israel was in then, and it's going to come back now. All right? It was then, and it's going to come back now. There's no new thing. Matter of fact, let's get that. I done quoted it twice. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and let me see here. Matter of fact, let me look it up real fast. Slakia. Yeah, I was looking right at it. This is Ecclesiastes 1. Matter of fact, I started 1 and 9. It says, the thing that have been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. Right? So there's nothing new. All things have been here before. It says, verse 10, is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new, it have been already of old time, which was before us. So the things that have happened upon the earth are going to happen again. This is not the first time cannibalism is going to hit the scenes, man. It happened before, it's going to happen again. All right, and that was a vision that he had, but the Lord told our people that what? In these latter days, the Lord pour His Spirit upon all flesh, right? This is Joel chapter. Let's see here. Excuse me. 2:28. It says, "And it shall come to pass afterwards that I will pour out my Spirit upon all flesh." What's the Spirit of the Lord? To prophesy. Revelation 19th chapter. "And your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your old men shall dream dreams, and your young men shall see visions." So that was a vision. All right. "And also upon the servants and upon the handmaids in those days will I pour out my Spirit." All right. So this is just another sign that the Lord, is letting people know about. All right. My brother told me, so I'm doing a lesson on it. All right. And I'm letting the congregation know, look, we got to pray that we endure these things that are coming upon the earth. Because the Lord, look, this is the year of turn up. Right? El Apostle Tahar deemed this year as the turn up year. The Lord's going to turn up in all things, man. All right? This is Luke 21:36. "Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that should come to pass." Right? These famines that's prophesied in 2 Ezra 15, 2 Ezra 16. All right? Matthew the 24th chapter. All right? As well as many other scriptures that talks about the famine in these latter days. All right? We got to watch and pray. Watch for the prophecies so that we are able to escape and be found worthy. All right? It says, "and to stand before the Son of Man." All right? So that's what we got to do, man. Watch for these prophecies and pray that the Lord has mercy on us in these last days, because the time is coming. It's not going to be a day like it, man. It's going to get ugly out here. All right? So Lord willing, lessons edifying. Till next time I say shalom.